Hello my friends, this is Joanne. How are you? I am coming to you today with a Shimmerz Paints layout, and I am going to use the brand new upcoming September paper kits. So gorgeous. I'll have a full unboxing video on my channel soon, but look at this paper. It's so pretty. Now it came with this beautiful, I'm going to say orange mixed media in the background, all like that, but it does come just with the flowers, black and white, and I painted in here and here ahead of time so the video wouldn't be super long, using a brand new Shimmerz color. It's called Fire Brimstone. Oh my goodness, I am in love. Look at that. So pretty. Now some of this might not be out just yet, and I will check the website and link everything below, but if you are interested in anything, it'll be available September 1st. Okay, let me get my photo. This is a photo of me and my husband, and I backed it with 2 pieces of paper, but it was the same paper. I backed it with some of this orange. Look how pretty that is. And this, it has nice gold on the back, so I did the gold first and then the yellow behind it. Then also in this kit is this paper. Look at these butterflies. Oh my goodness. You know I love me fussy cutting some butterflies. Now it's got this awesome wreath on the back. Obviously I cut some of it already, but I had to have these butterflies. You know I did. So look how pretty they are. I love them. I think I might put a little bling or something in them. Maybe I'll paint them. I'm not sure. So, oh, this paper. I'm going to finish painting this with you. But then I decided to get out one of my all-time favorite stamp sets. This is from Altenew, and it's called, I think, Wallflower. Hold on, I don't want to say the Wallpaper Art. Wallpaper Art. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. It comes with these stamps, and I do have the metal dies that go with it. So to keep with the black and white theme of the paper, I only colored in some of the petals. I stamped and cut these out ahead of time. Isn't that super duper pretty? And then I stamped out some leaves, and for this I used the Wild Spruce Chase. Look at that green. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And I stamped it all in black. So I'm going to get out my Shimmerz Fire Brimstone. I love this. And this is a shimmer, so it means it has lots of sparkly bits in the bottom. So when you get this, you're going to want to stir it up nice. Just keep stirring until you see that it becomes a little bit shiny and you think the paint is mixed up really nice. And then I always go like this on the side because I don't want to waste my paint. And with Shimmerz Paints, a little bit goes a long way. So let me turn this towards myself to make it easier. And what I did up here is I painted every other because I wanted to go ahead and maintain the black and white feel of this paper and the layout. And then I'm going to add a little bit more color in there with the green. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up. Okay, I am done painting. Let me show this to you up close. The colors are so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Now again, I painted there, so it comes all black and white, okay? So you can paint this any color that you want to. I just thought that brimstone, fire and brimstone matched super cute with this paper. I don't want to cover any of this up, so I'm thinking about putting my photo here. Okay, I have some other things that I want to put on there, but let's go ahead and start decorating. So again, here are the flowers that I made. And usually when I'm making a cluster, I will take the biggest piece, and then the center of this I will corner in the tip of my photo like that, because then it'll shape around really nice. And I'm going to tuck this in here and just make sure they sit on top of each other very nicely. And this is my favorite one, oops, out of that stamp set. Isn't that pretty? It's the prettiest flower. I think that I'll tuck that there, and of course I moved that on accident. So I'll tuck that one there. That's looking good. All right, and then I know that these leaves I'm gonna wanna use, but I think it would be helpful if I made another cluster. Again, the biggest one in the middle, I'm just gonna hold that down like so. And then I really want to be able to see this. So I have this one here, so I will mix it up and put this other one over here and try to connect those a little bit. So sometimes you just have to move things around, and that's okay. And then here I will, oops, tried not to and I did anyways. Here I'll just slide this in there. Do I want that like that? Let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, so see how that's I'm going to scooch this down a little bit. This is matching what we have going on over here. I thought that was really cute. All right, so let's get these exactly where we want them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue up onto the back of the photo, and then I can raise the entire thing on a piece of adhesive foam. Just like that. I think that's just about where I'm going to want that. And there we go. I went ahead and stuck that down. And by putting them together like that, then putting the foam, I have all this dimension under here to slide my leaves in. And then when I'm done, I can just go ahead and pop some foam squares in there. So let's think about where we want, oh, I got glue on this somehow. I don't even know how that happened. Maybe put one here like this, perhaps. Now I got glue stuck to my hand. Okay, and then let me see. I might have to take the tip of those off, but that's all right too. Put this in like so. This one, should I put that there? It doesn't look too bad. And maybe come in with this one up here like that. And that's so pretty. Definitely one of my favorite stamp sets. And I can put adhesive foam behind these too. Let's get some more leaves here. This is a super long one, so maybe I can get this in there. I'll have to take that off for that to work. Let me see if this even looks good. Oh, I'm not unhappy about that. That's pretty. I definitely want some more green in here. Maybe there. I'm not sure yet. And then perhaps get this in there. It's not bad. I feel like I don't want these two next to each other, I don't think. Let me take the bottom of this off too. It's hitting everything underneath it. Do I want those next to each other? I probably don't. I think it's too much green right there. But let's try this. I think I'm just going to go with this. I really like it. And if that's too big, I can always cut it, you know? Like so. We do have another black one. I'm going to put right in here. Okay, that is looking super cute, you guys. I like it. Okay guys, we are ready to put our final touches on. Like I said, I have everything adhered down. I did put foam squares behind these off camera, so you didn't have to watch me do that. I don't need that right now. All right, so see how the trees, oh my gosh, I couldn't think of the word, and the leaves and all that are that green. Well, a new color is bamboo leaf. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, and I just dropped it, and you're not surprised by that at all because you know how clumsy I am. I thought this is gonna look a little odd putting this color in there, but if I just dip my paintbrush in there, get that on there, and I just go around things just a little bit with my paintbrush. It doesn't have to be perfect, just add a little color to it. See how that will pick up the green in the trees, and I get to use another new color, and it's just a little teeny bit. And I just, like I said, I'm just gonna poke my paintbrush in there. It does not need to be perfect in any way, shape, or form, and just outline things a little bit just inside here. I don't want to be on the outside, just a little bit in here. And then that'll just bring in a little bit more of that green color. And I think I'm good all along here. Let me put some down here. And always go like this so you don't drip on your paper. And again, I'm just a very little bit I'm going to put in here just to add some more colors. Okay, and I'm going to put some right up in there. So what I'll do is I'll take, hopefully, tweezers and lift that away from there, and then just come in like this. And that just adds another nice little color in there. Just didn't want to get that all wet. And I think I'll put some up here. That'll look nice, and it'll be right near the trees in the photo, and it'll look really pretty. I like that. And if you do it really quick and messy, it actually comes out kind of cool, a little bit like the packaging technique. And that way you're only using a very little bit, and you're not wasting your paint or covering up your mixed media. I might put a little bit more down when I'm finished here, but let's go ahead and put these cool butterflies down that I fussy cut. I put foam on all 4 wings this time, which I never do. I usually only put it on the top 2, but because these are so big, I'm gonna put it on all of them. I put little gems in the middle, honeybee stamped gems. I thought that that color matched pretty well with this Fire and Brimstone color as best as I could. And I'm just gonna put it kind of in the corner of this photo. Let's see if I like that. Yep. And I just down a little bit more because there's so much free space in that picture. So I'm gonna hold the middle down so that adheres nice to the paper and the photo. And then I'll push the foam squares down. Okay, that looks good. Cute. This one's not up enough for me, and neither is this one, probably because that's up. So I will put another piece of foam square underneath there. And then see how there's a space here, and I kind of want a separation between the photo and the lovely pattern paper. I was thinking about just tucking in this little teeny piece of black scrap paper that I ran through one of my punches just to separate them, but it was a scrap, so it doesn't come all the way down. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, that gives a nice separation, so hopefully I can go under here and just do that without having to pull it back out again. I want it in as far as possible because I only want it peeking out a tiny bit. Yeah, that looks good. Hopefully I got some glue in there. And it doesn't go all the way down, so what I'll do is take this other butterfly. I tend to put 3 of things, 3 enamel dots, 3 butterflies, or I'll do 5. So then here's some glue in the middle of this. And then I will make sure that this wing covers up this right here, so you can't even tell that that piece of paper doesn't go down all the way. So how do I want to do this? Just like that. Hold the middle, press the foam squares, let that glue sink in a little bit there. The paper kits also come with dots, D-O-T-Z, the Shimmerz like epoxy flares. And these are the ones that you get this time with the September kits. Look, isn't that pretty? And this one is perfect. Now I'm trying to think about where I want it. I was thinking here or here. I think it looks better up there. I put it on a foam square. It does come on its own little foam square, but I wanted a really big one behind it. And I'm thinking, see that spot right there? I can put it right there. Life is sweet. Cute, cute, cute. And I'm gonna go with some black enamel dots because I think that we are doing a lot of black here. So I'm just gonna stick with that theme. That, oops, stuck to my hand and not the paper. All right, so that one doesn't have any adhesive, but I don't have a ton of little teeny ones left, so I'm going to use it. Too much glue. Then I will get my gem picker, wrong side, and flip this over. Hopefully it lands. Yep. Pick that up. Come on. I put that in the glue, just like that. All right, so there's a good spot. Yeah, that black looks really good. Okay, so with that, I think one of the last things I'm going to do, I'm going to put 2 more sets of enamel dots down. I just have to think about where I want them. And before I can think about that, I took a stamp. It's from Altenew. It just says the word love. And I'm going to practice on a piece of scratch paper just to make sure that the stamp is good. Yep. Okay, and I think I will just go ahead and put it right up here, just like that. And I hold it for a minute and I let the ink soak right into my paper. I'm going to press down a little bit firm, but not so firm that you're smushing it. And then voila, that came out super good. I'm happy about that. I like it. All right, so enamel dots. I think this is a nice little spot for some, and then we could put some right here too. All right, so I don't have teeny tiny ones left. Oh, yep, I do right there. Perfect. So I'll do one big one, tuck it under a little bit, medium here, and then small here. And I wish that had gone over just a little bit more. It's stuck good. I'm not going to worry about it. Now, I guess my dilemma is, should I keep it all the way around in the flowers or put some here? So I'm thinking up here, so then I'd have 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. I'll turn this, make it easier on myself. Put this right in there like that. 1. 2, and a little teeny one up here. 3. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so let's check out this awesome paper and that awesome color, Fire and Brimstone. I love that. I think I'm going to use that a lot. And the Fussy Cut Butterflies from the Pattern Papers. Again, this is the September Shimmerz Paints paper collection. It is beautiful. These I stamped, but I did paint them with Fire and Brimstone. Here's that. And then this green I painted with Wild Spruce Chase. Love it. And it's gorgeous. I love it. I'll put close-ups at the end for you. And if you do want to pick up any Shimmerz paper collections or paints or anything like that, if you leave my name in the comment box of your order, it's at the end, at the bottom. Before you pay, before you check out, if you just put Joanne, then you will get a free gift. And usually it's a jar of paint. Okay, so don't miss out on that if you want to order, because it's a great way to build up your stash of paint products. I hope you like this. Thank you so much for stopping by to see me. Everything's linked below. Have a great day. Bye.